There are a whole bunch of new decks flying around because of the changes in the OTA. We got one for you today. Negative Fun. Also leaning into the Surfer, extending turns. This stuff can get really stupid. And stay till the end because we do make a switch in this deck that makes it even more powerful that I think is way better than the original. This is the version I'm currently using. You could take out Gambit. You could put in Sera. You could take out Gambit or Sera. You could put in Wolfsbane. There are multiple options here, but really the idea is, you know, Bass for getting some of those cards that come into your hand early, like the Mystique or the Iron Man, put 3 power on them, or even the Brood. You've got the Zabu to help bring in the negative early. I would not put another energy building card like Psylocke in here, but the whole idea is to try to get some of these cards reversed and extend the game and play them late, and you can put a lot of points on the board. All right, so let's try this thing out. All right, we start with Magik and Bast. I'm holding on to Bast, so this is the risk with Bast, is you could use her first turn, but I don't have a Zabu right now, so I don't know if I should or not. Now, if I did, I would definitely play her, but I don't know that I'm going to, so I'm risking it to think that maybe I'll get an Iron Man here or something different. Now I'm a little hesitant because it's going to change I'm going to lose a couple points there, but it does give me 3 points on Ironheart. So I lose 3 points here, I gain 3 points here and 1 point there. So honestly, as you look at it, it's like, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and play it. We're going to play mid because just in case we get Brood, we don't want to fill up this monster lane. So we're going to sort of spread some location out a little bit. They got Human Torch going. So this is obviously going to be some sort of move situation. I do not have a Killmonger, which is another good option for this deck, given how many ones are flying around. All right, Quantum Realm. All right, so what do we want to do here? I think I'm going to go ahead and Magic Quantum Realm. I mean, part of me doesn't want to do that in case I get Mr. Negative. So I'm actually going to go ahead and Magic mid, and we're going to see what we get. Maybe we'll get an Iron Man, maybe we won't. They'll probably get a Doctor Strange. Well, no, if they Doctor Strange, that would be weird. So we Magic to go into turn 7. This is turn 4. There's Surfer. Let's see. Nothing really good happening at this point. I'm going to go ahead and just drop my Ironheart on the left-hand side for now. They've got a Ghost Spider. They're pulling their Vulture to the right. They've got a Dagger. So I fully expect them to Heimdall probably mid or left. All right, there's a Zabu again. That's not doing a whole lot for me. I really need so now the negative aspect's pretty much done. I need the Wong is really what I'm looking for at this point. And I don't want to play Gambit because I want to start nuking their cards off the board. So I am going to go ahead and play Zabu. And honestly, I'm even going to go ahead and play Hitmonkey, even though I don't love that. Actually, you know what? No, I want to save that because if I'm going to play, I need a spot where I can put Wong, Mystique, and potentially Gambit. So I'm going to go ahead and play Hitmonkey over here on the left-hand side. All right, so I play Zabu right. They are playing what in the middle there? They're playing a Doctor Strange, so they're bringing their Vulture mid. So they're going heavy left. So I'm going to want to try to look in the mid. All right, so there's my Wong, which is great. 3, and then next turn I'm going to Gambit. I'm going to Gambit. Now remember, I don't have any cards, so the most I can destroy is whatever's in my hand. So I might not actually Gambit. I might just Gambit here and then Surfer there. So we'll see how that shakes out. There's Craven. There's a Cloak. I wish I had more cards in my hand for that Gambit to destroy things, but this doesn't work quite like that. Now does it? All right. All right. So what am I going to do to you? What am I going to do? I could Gambit and just, let's see, but I don't want to move anything there. If I do this, I can destroy basically one card because it just doesn't make sense. This is the best thing to do here. And then let's just play Gambit. Actually, hold on. We want to go Gambit first. So they'll probably move one of these right and then Heimdall mid or left. And I'm leaning in, I guess, left. We're just going to hope that Gambit really... Iron Fist, really? All right. There's Iron Man. Go. All right, nice. Human Torch is down. I would have hoped it would have been Human Torch or Vulture. I'll take either of those. Let's see how many points I can get out there as we're getting... I mean, and they've got a good move situation set up here right now. So we're getting some decent points on the board. Taking out that Human Torch could have been pretty huge. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I don't think you can get it much better than that. I'll say that right here. I mean, got a little lucky with that Gambit takeout, but that's why it's there. All right, so we've got Wong, Zabu, Brood, and Magik to start. We're going to go ahead and... Oh, they got a Destroy deck, so there's Ironheart. Not a huge deal. We can play Zabu here. and hope to get, now I like Bass being there, but I need to, in case I get Mr. Negative next turn, I want to be able to make sure I can play it. So this might be a Cerebro 2 deck. We'll see. Turn 3, what do we get? We get, then there's Mr. Negative, which we'll go ahead and drop into actually, no, hold on, I take that back. We're gonna get that destroyed over there in Hala. So that's fine. We like that. But that means I cannot play a card into Aunt May's right now. I'm gonna want to play something different. So I'm probably gonna Magik mid or Aunt May's. We'll see. We're snapping because I feel good about our play line here, and I want to get a commitment before they decide if they're in a good spot or not. All right, so they accept Green Goblin, which hurts for sure. That means I'm not gonna be able to play anything good there, but that's not at the end of the world. All right, we got a free Mystique. I think I'm gonna go ahead and Bast here just to clear up a spot. And then again, I think I'm going to Magik next turn. They got a Psylocke. All right, that's fine. So they fill up that side. It's not gonna be Cerebro 2 now, that's for sure. All right, so this is good. So I like what's happening here. So we got Magik. We're gonna go ahead and Magik here. Next turn, we are going to play our Wong Mystique. Probably gonna Brood over there as well. Oh, a Galactus player. Okay. So you know what we're gonna do here is we're gonna keep our fingers crossed for a Gambit pull. Give me Gambit. Yeah. You know what this means? So I'm hoping that my loss here is to Spider-Man. We'll see. Hopefully it's not Spider-Man. But Gambit, hopefully they have Prio. Wave, that's fine. Glad I played both those cards. Venom, fine. So they should have Prio. Wong, and then my Mystique. Yeah, this is GG's. Unless they have an armor, this is game, set, match, my friends. I already snapped? I did. All right, good. So we're both going for 8. Guess what? They're going to have no cards on the board. And we are the champions, my friend. I IBM them because it's a Galactus player and they deserve it. Oh, no targets, no targets, no targets. Yay, GG's. 8 cubes. Gambit. Maybe he's good to have in here. All right, what do we got here? A Hellfire Club. Let's see. We've got our Zabu Mr. Negative play, but we don't have a Bast. So we'll see how this shakes out. Oh, look at that. Limbo. All right, let's do this. We'll get our Mr. Negative out. Mbaku. This is a C2 maybe? C2? What do we got over there? All right, we got to play Mr. Negative. Where do we want to play? Let's go mid. No, let's not go mid. Let's go right. Because that's where they're going to play their Cerebros. All right. Yep. Perfect. All right, there's their Broods. There's my Bast, which I'm definitely going to play this turn. So we're going to play Bast to the right. And really, honestly, I'm not doing anything here. I don't mind skipping and not playing with anything at the moment because we're hoping to get a whole bunch of cards for cheap late. Everything I have after this should be... Why wouldn't you Magik another spot? Come on. We could add Limbos everywhere. All right, so we get that. Here's our Magik. There's our Mystique, but we want to play our Iron Man. So we're going to go ahead and Iron Man here, and we're going to put our Mystique Iron Man there because I still think they're going to put their Cerebros on the right-hand side. So I want to be able to get good power here and just decent power there. All right, there's Blue Marvel. So, all right, so Cerebro 3 maybe. I am Iron Man. We got multiple Iron Men. All good in the hood. There's a Brood. So we're going to go ahead and do this. I really want to sort of get this out at the moment because next turn I'm going to either get an Ironheart, a Wong, or a Hitmonkey. But I'm not going to be able to see. She just can't play on turn 6, right? Yeah, so I can play her next turn still. So the most cards I can play next turn is probably 3 regardless, unless I got Ironheart, which I could play for free. And Hitmonkey, I wouldn't be able to play with Gambit. So I'm good with all of this right now, just getting Gambit out there on the board in case I do get either Wong or Hitmonkey. All right, there's my Brood. There's my Gambit. What are you going to take out? Blue Marvel. Oh, all right. And you know what? That's right. I needed a card in my deck anyway. I forgot about that. Ooh, that was risky. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. All right, there's my Wong, which now can do nothing, but they retreated. So look, that actually was a situation where I was getting in a tough situation late, but because I built up decently with the Iron Man and Mystique, it was looking very formidable to my opponent. So they just left. All right, so now let's try some Conquest. All right, so we start with Murder World and we've got Bast in hand with Iron Man and Mystique. I get a little hesitant to not play her, but we're gonna hope that Zabu doesn't drop here and it's maybe Mr. Negative. I don't know. And so we can play play the Bast. All right, so that was a good hold. I'm now going to use it because now I want to make sure to play my Brood on turn 3. There's Invisible Woman. All right, let's see here. And then draw a card. All right, give me my Nestor Negative. Gambit. All right, there's Zabu. So let's be energy efficient here and go, let's see, let's go to the right with Brood, I think. And then we're probably going to Iron Man or Mystique. That hurts. That hurts. All right, so I was going to Iron Man that, but not anymore. There's more Mr. Negative. So we'll go ahead and put that to the left-hand side. Next turn, we'll Iron Man mid. Maybe Mystique left. Then we'll see from there. They're snapping early. Let's see. They have not seen much. They probably think I'm a Surfer deck. They're probably... So they're looking at saying, okay, they've won the right-hand side. There's my Wong. Ooh, I might want to Wong into Mystique. I want them to have Prio. Yeah, you know what? I'm Wonging into Mystique and potentially Gambiting here. I don't want to play this left because that'll take my priority for sure. If I play it mid, I also take that priority, but they still have 2 other spots. So either way, I take Prio. So having said that, I want, knowing that I'm probably going to play, you know what? No, I want this here. And then next turn, I'll probably Gambit and then Surfer, even though I won't have enough cards. So there's Sera. So they got that. All right, I've got that. So then I'll Gambit and Surfer. I'll probably lose the left-hand side, which is fine. Ooh, I have to play that. So I'm only going to take out 2 cards of theirs, but my Surfer is going to hit a lot. So let's YOLO. Let's go. When you go into these, sometimes you just got to come out punching. All right, there's a Killmonger. Takes out my Bast. I don't care. There's an Ironheart. Give me a couple points. There's a Gambit. Takes out a couple cards. Doink. They got another card. Doink. Okay. So I'll win. I should win left. We'll see if I win right. Lots of 3s going all over the place. How many Surfers you got there? Is a MODOK Hella? Don't think so. Not enough, even with their Shadow King. Good match. All right, so now we got to hold the lead, discard. They lose Jeff. I lose Surfer. That hurts. Do we want to leave? I don't think so. I don't think we do. We're going to stick to it. And Miniaturized Lab. That's fine. All right, let's go ahead and play Bast. We want to play Bast. So if we get a Brood next... No, we're going to hold on to Bast. We're just going to skip. Vormir. All right, so now I'm glad I held on to that. All right, let's just go ahead and put our Zabu out there now. I don't want to sit on too many cards. All right, so they throw away their Killmonger, probably knowing that I don't really have any 1s, so that's fine. We get our Zabu out. There's a Magik. I feel like I want to play Magik right now to be able to extend this game a little bit. All right, we're taking care of Sokovia. They're going to do what to Vormir? Jean Grey. All right, so they've got a Jean Grey list. That's fun. You know what? What do I have left in there? That's fine. We've got an extra turn, so we can do this. All right, so they're brooding there, so they're done. They're Invisible Woman in there. Let's go ahead and let's see. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do here? I think I want to do... Let me think. I can do that and then Iron Man here. And then next turn, I could hit Monkey there or Ironheart there. I got to remember I have Iron Man. So if I pull my Mystique, I've got options here. I've got options. So we're going to go like this. And then we're going to go ahead and let's see. So we, again... They're excited because I've lost Bast. So there's Brood. I think what I want to do here is I can play 6. I can only play 2 of these. So let me think here. I think I want to go big here and big here and then take that. So let's go. Yeah, I think that's my route. So they're going to go Nova, Groot. Good play. They have a Groot play. That's solid. And a Polaris. That's honestly totally fine for me. I don't know why they do that. I hit Monkey on the right-hand side. All right, but they're going to win right. So that's not going to be enough. So I lose here. Oh, no. They didn't have Surfer there. Nice. Take it down. We're going to do one more Conquest match, but we want to make one change just to see how it feels because we're running into a lot of ongoings lately. And what helps against ongoings? All right, so let's see if the Super Skrull does much against all of these ongoings we're seeing. Nothing to start turn 1. I also like Super Skrull because of the Zabu and the negative there. I used to use that in my negative decks a lot. It was a lot of fun. They've got a Bast, so I'm not expecting it this game. Let's go ahead and do our Zabu left to start. That way we're sort of equalizing their low cost card with mine. There's our Super Skrull. All right. So we're not going to play that yet, though. We're going to go ahead and Magik the Danger Room, though. I'm not. All right. So turn 4. We really would have preferred the negative there now, especially with the Magik. I guess I could have, I lost, that's a mistake on my part. I was just so excited about the Super Skrull. I lost my train of thought and should have taken a step back and said, hey, play negative into that zone and maybe gotten something a little better. But they're doing literally the exact same thing as me, which is honestly hilarious. So we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. Actually, yeah, we're going to do that on the right-hand side. Or no, you know what? No, we're going to put the Mystique mid, because right might be lost. All right, so they're Wonging a Mystique. This is interesting. So we have very similar decks here. Very similar. Now, this is the fun part about Skrull, is guess what my Skrull is going to do? Take both of their Wongs. All right, so... Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. We're going to start with that. And then we're going to hit monkey here, and we're surfering here next. So that's why we're doing that. We're going to surfer here next, I think. They're definitely surfering, but given the fact that I can double and get the surfer, I don't know. Pretty nice. I would have loved to play Wong left, but I thought I played my hit monkey first. Apparently I didn't. Order screw up big time there, but not the end of the world. Oh, look at that. Look at that mid get huge. Oh, I just wish I had Living Tribunal now. All right, so we're just putting points here and we're putting points here. So I feel really, even though I screwed up all the order here, let's see if their negative ends up being stronger than my negative. Right's lost. Right is totally lost. Or is it? We'll see. It's too bad I don't have Living Tribunal. Can you imagine that right now, having Living Tribunal in this? All right, so they get Wolfsbane. That is not going to do it mid. What else you got there? It's got to be a Surfer. And they've got 2 on the right. Yeah, so they're going to take right. So the question's going to be, what do you have left? What do you have left that's going to beat my 18? Do you have a 15-point play over there? You do not. But... holy cow, what a screw up on my part and still pulled that down. This Super Skrull flexes on them. And you know what I like about that a little better is there's a ton of ongoing right now and they just leave. They know the Super Skrull, honestly, it's enough. It gets pretty bonkers. So I feel, again, I did not play that well at all. I know that. I'm trying to rush. Sometimes as a content creator, I'm like just wanting to talk and I'm thinking about talking and what I want to say. And I don't play well. And look, I'm a new player too. I'm a noob. I suck, all that sort of thing as well. But even with that's a sick play. So this is what we finished with. And honestly, only one game in Conquest, but I feel the strength of this one a lot better than having Gambit in there. So we're going to finish it up there. Let me know what your thoughts on this deck is. Obviously, we went from one deck to the next, talked about some alternatives. I think Skrull is definitely the best option there, given the fact that so much ongoing is going on right now. It's just an easy one card that can suck in so much power. It's amazing. And if someone plays a Living Tribunal, cool, you got it too. So if you found this video helpful, please consider hammering down that like button. Share with your aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, grandma, grandpa, all that sort of thing. And until next time, hope you have a wonderful day.